captured by the drow. You wouldn't wish this fate upon anybody, yet here you are, locked in a dark cave. The cold, heavy weight of metal tied on your throat and your wrists. You are not alone, though. What other prisoners are trapped? Other prisoners are trapped here with you in an underground outpost far from the light of the sun. Your captors include a cruel drow priestess who calls herself Mistress Ilvara of House Mizrim. Over the past several days, you've met her several times, robed in silken garments and flanked by two male drow, one of whom has a massive scars along his face and neck. Mistress Ilvara likes to impress her will with a scourge in hand and remind you that your life now belongs to her. Accept your fate, learn to obey, and you may survive. Her words echo in your memory as you plot your escape. So, the first of you to arrive at this prison was Dean.
I think somebody's like speakers seeping into their mic.
Yeah, I think it's Dean's. I think.
Dean's.
It's like tough to hear you.
There we go.
Okay, there we go.
Much better.
Yes.
Yep. Alright, and yeah, so that's that. And so Dean is the first to show up.
Okay.
By not a decent amount of time, I suppose.
By 5.
Yeah.
Alright, by the time this starts,
Sounds
Dean has been in this prison for 6 days. So, Dean, tell us about your character, a little bit. While I get everything else good to go.
Grealok, Lone Hunter, Anacrolane, Goliath, Barbarian. No like it here.
10 out of 10.
Would agree.
Don't like it here.
Yep. Alright, so delete that. Grab. Alright, so this, by the way, this right here is you. Over here, this is Johnny.
Oh.
This is not to scale necessarily, but whatever. Alright, and alright, let me get the others here. Yes, there are others.
Oh.
One of them.
The others.
You didn't tell me about the others.
No, I did not.
Oh, who's the little cap?
I'll tell you in a second.
Those are the little.
I'm getting everybody out.
Those are the garden gnomes that guard the entrance.
No.
Ah.
Alright, I think I have everything. Probably don't. Almost certainly don't, actually. I got the dwarf, and I need, yeah. Alright. So, damn it, I forgot to look up, a mic in it. Let me just look up something really quickly. I just need a mushroom.
Oh.
There we go. Perfect. Alright. So, so Dean is first at the, prison. And while he's there, he notices several people are already prisoner. Are held prisoner by the drow, including, alright, let me get out my, let me move everybody over here first.
Kill drow.
Yeah. Alright, so there, and there.
Oh.
Alright, I think I got everybody. Johnny's not in yet.
Ah. I'm free. I'm free.
Run, Johnny, run.
Give it a day or two. Anyways, alright, so you are the first to arrive. You notice there are other fellow prisoners around here. Total of 10. I don't necessarily have everybody in there yet. I couldn't find decent models for everybody. But whatever.
So which one am I?
You're not in yet.
Oh, okay. Never mind then.
All right. Do you notice a All right. Let me grab this one out so I can. I have decent descriptions on a separate pad. All right. Here we go. You notice what looks like a rather short. He looks kind of like a dwarf, but not really.
No.
You might recognize him as a Darrow. He's really talkative, and he likes to he likes to talk to people a lot, and a little odd, but considering he's a Darrow, that's not really surprising, as Darrows are known to be a little unstable.
Oh.
Other than that, you have a rather large Kaggoth, which is kind of strange that a Kaggoth is in a Drow prison, since they're usually servants of Drow. But if you ever talk to him, you notice he's rather decidedly more eloquent than most Kaggoths are, because most can talk, but most don't really talk much. They just speak in short, simple phrases. This one talks really decently, and kind of like almost talks like a little fancily. And he'll introduce himself as Darendel, if you ever talk to him. There is also a female dwarf, who's she's a shield dwarf from Gauntlgrim. If you talk to her, she's been here for a while. They all have. You also notice a deep gnome off to the side. Rather likes making bets. He'll talk to pretty much anybody, betting on everything, just to keep himself entertained. This is what it seems like. And there is rather large orc who likes bullying and berating the other prisoners. The male drow likes to keep to himself. There's a male drow off to the side, mostly just not talking to people. You see a weird fish man.
Fish man.
Yeah, the one right in the center. Yeah, you see him sort of just really unusual guy. You would probably remember like rumors of people like him, but you have never really ran into them before. But he's really nice and stable. I should say that he's really stable. And you also notice a really like about a 3-foot tall mushroom,
No.
just sort of walking around. He's like, just seems like a rather sad. And every time he walks by you, he every once in a while you'll notice a little spore shoot up or something and pop, and you'll hear like thoughts of his saying how I shouldn't be here. I need to be in back home in the Neverlight Grove. And if you ever talk to him, he'll introduce himself as Stool.
Stool.
And other than that, you have 2 twin deep gnomes who just really like to keep to themselves. They don't really talk to anybody much unless you talk to them.
So the scenario is that Johnny showed up at the prison right now, and he has to kind of talk to one of the.
No, right now Dean was captured.
Oh, Dean, right?
Dean was captured by the Drow.
Okay, sorry, I thought you were talking to Johnny. That kind of directed towards Johnny
this
or
is
something.
Dean. Yeah.
Okay, so Dean has to talk.
20 to kill me.
Yeah.
So Dean has to talk to one of the people in the prison then, or something when he shows up, or he's just in there.
Dean is here right now. Basically, Dean is in the prison.
Okay.
Yeah.
Been a naughty boy.
Nah. They bushwhacked me.
They do that. Yeah. All right. So, any particular thing you're doing here? At the moment while you're trapped in here, looking around the prison, you notice it's. Let me bring up the page again. There we go. All right. Yeah, looking around the this particular prison, it's not in terrible condition. It's a prison though. So this cave is built to hold captives until they are sent to Menzo Baranzan, which they'll mention that the Drow, who are rather cruel to you, of course. You notice the front gate, which is made out of some interesting spongy like wooden material, not really common to the surface. Is locked, and you can see outside of it. You can see that you're in obviously the Underdark. But yeah, just it's a really rather decently large area that you're just cattled into, and all the prisoners are shackled with braces on their. I think it was. Let me go to that page now. All of the Drow's prisoners, including the characters, wear iron slave collars along with manacles connected to belts by a short length of chain. This leaves you restrained but does not affect your motion or your speed. And they pretty much took everything away from you when you came in, leaving you only with your underclothes.
Nah.
All right.
Go talk to Mushroom.
Huh?
Go talk to Mushroom.
All right. So you walk up to Stool and you say, "Oh, hi, hi. How are you?" You notice him whisper into your mind and stuff. After a spore pops.
Not liking it here.
Oh, I don't like it either. I would much rather be back home in the Neverlight Grove.
Well, you should leave.
Yeah. Oh yes. We should definitely. Do you know a way out of here?
No.
Oh, well, there are maybe some of the others have a plan.
Let's talk.
What?
Let's talk to them.
Oh yes. Let's talk. Yes. Let's. Who do you want to talk to first? Like the dwarf over there. Doro. All right, the Darrow. All right, you walk over to the Darrow. He introduces himself to you as Bapito. He's like, "Oh hi, how are you? I'm Bapito. Just so you got caught too? It's rather annoying, isn't it? So how can I help you on before they take us away to do our daily chores?"
Need to plan escape.
Oh, yes, definitely, of course. Don't want to be here, obviously, for longer than we have to be. That's a problem. There are a decent amount of guards here. We definitely need to be taking them out. I can't remember the exact number, but there are definitely drow. I'd say probably over 16 to 19 drow. So, I mean, and there's 3 right outside the gate on the guardhouse.
Too many.
Oh yes, a straight fight would definitely not be good here. So, yes. So, I'm not really sure what kind of escape we could plan. But maybe after some scouting and keep paying attention during some of the chores, an opportunity might present itself.
We will have to watch for them.
Oh yes. Yes. All right. Is that it?
Who else in the room?
There are several people. Let me go back up to the prisoner list. There's Bapito, there's Darendelle, the Kaggoth. There's the the shield dwarf. There's the deep gnome. There's the orc. There's the drow. There's the Kuotoa. And you already talked to Stool. And there are the twin deep gnomes.
What's the drow doing in here? Is he a guard?
No, he seems to be a prisoner as well.
Oh, go talk to him.
All right. You walk up to him and he looks up and says, "Oh, hi. How are you?"
Don't like being here.
Yeah, me neither. But it's how it goes. I don't even really remember how I got here specifically. How'd you wind up in here?
Don't remember.
Yes, that's a problem. They probably hit you on the head or hit you with a dart when you weren't looking. That happens.
Ah,
Yeah. As for me, I mean, they accused me of murder, but I don't remember it, honestly.
oh well. Yeah.
Yeah, but I can't prove I didn't do it. I know I didn't, but I can't prove it, so I'm here.
We should plan to escape.
Oh, yeah, of course, yes. Escape is definitely something useful. Well, there is the pool below us. If we can get off this... See, right now we're on this, like an elevated platform. You know, and he points out and you notice there's a rather large, just outside the gate, there's a rather large stalactite going down, and there's a bridge leading into it. And it looks like you're basically on an elevated, like, the rooms are made out of stalactites and built into cave walls. And he says, well, we're rather high up. That's the only problem. Getting out is, if we do get out, we do have to get down to the floor of the cave. So that is a problem. However, there's a pool right below the prison. But it has an ooze living in it. Mostly harmless. Feeds off of the waste, unless you disturb it, in which case it feeds off of you. So, hey.
Yeah. But sounds like maybe escape.
Oh, yes, definitely. As long as you don't upset the ooze, it would probably be a decent route out. Alright. Other than that, I'd like to say that we could probably use a Kaggoth or two out there, but nah, none of the Kaggoths are going to trust us.
Isn't there a Gaggoth in here?
Oh, yes, Darendel. He's a strange one, that. He seems to think he's an elf.
Well.
Probably is still a decent fighter. He is a Kaggoth, but still. And,
Well.
Go for it.
Let's talk to him.
Alright. Yes. And you walk over to him, and you walk up to the Gaggoth then, and I assume you introduce yourself.
Yes.
The Kaggoth replies to you in some loose Elvish, translated probably into whatever, probably Undercommon, so you can understand every other word he says, basically. But he more or less says something along the lines of, hi there, I'm Prince Darendel. How are you?
Unhappy.
Oh, yes, quite.
Escape.
Escape, yes. Escape would definitely be something worth doing. I can't wait to get out of here myself. I'll tell you, I need to get back to my forest. My kingdom needs me, I tell you. An evil wizard took over.
All need our tribe.
Oh, yes. You lead us out. I trust in you, my friend. I've only just met you, but nobody else is planning an escape as far as I know. I mean, yeah, if anybody, maybe the dwarf, maybe. The Ginger, maybe, might.
Talk to him.
Oh, yes. You walk over to the, and he motions towards, although him, I suppose, the shield dwarf, and you walk over to her and talk to her.
Yes.
Alright. Eldith is a female shield dwarf. She introduces herself. Oh, hi, I'm Eldith. Yeah.
Grealok.
Well, hello, Grealok. So, yes, what brings you over here?
Want to escape.
Yes, quite. But I heard you talking to the drow.
Yes.
Don't know if we can trust the drow.
Need to all get out.
That's true, but they may betray us to the guards to get their own freedom. That might be a problem.
True. But break neck if he tries.
I like your thinking. Alright, well, I do want to get home. So, I was thinking of something along the lines of maybe I do know there's an elevator on the other side. I've seen it occasionally on my chores.
Elevator.
Yeah, it's a lift operated by 2 Koggoths that'll bring you down to the floor. The only problem is it's operated by 2 Koggoths.
Only 2?
Yes, and it's at the other side, past the guardhouses.
If we kill 2, will guardhouse see?
If you're quiet, maybe not. But maybe some other escape route might be viable. And about this time, one of the guards tromps in, and a group of guards, like 3 or 4, walk in and says, "All right, we're looking for people to do the daily chores." And he starts pointing out to. He points over to you and says, "All right, we need someone to clean the mess hall." And points to Eldith and says, "You help him." And he divvies out the other jobs, menial tasks such as cleaning or stacking rocks or something stupid that you know is really pointless, but they're having you do it anyways. And and as you, any particular thing you're doing while you're going to clean the mess hall?
We'll try to keep an eye out for dark places, blind places where you do something, be out of sight.
Yes. All right. Immediately as you leave, you do notice that in order to get to where basically they're taking you, you go out through a guardhouse, and the guards there are 2. They look up from their game of dice. They seem like they're not really paying attention too much. And you go through there. It seems like a decent 40-foot circular room. And take you across another bridge. And as you cross this bridge, you notice there's, to your left, coming out of the crack in the wall is a rather decent waterfall feeding the pool below. And every once in a while, you do notice a Kagoth with a rather decent-sized barrel walk over and fill up his barrel in the waterfall.
Okay.
Just as you keep on going, you pass
How big are the
another. Huh?
How big is the barrels that are filling up?
Oh, let's see. I don't know if it specifically says. Let me see. Um, Small. They're just small barrels, basically, like enough to hold a few gallons of water.
Okay, like a keg.
Yeah, basically a keg of water. And they bring it off to basically head in the general direction you're going to, and they stack it in the back where the food is. And yeah, as you're yeah, other than that, you do notice there's another right past the waterfall. There's just another room off to your right. You don't really know what's in it, and then they bring you to a little landing with like about 3 caves jutting off to it and 2 towers with the aforementioned elevator, the lift, with 2 Kagoths manning it. Then you go into one of the you don't really notice a whole lot of like dark spots, but you do notice that like you could probably get right up next to the buildings, if nothing else, next to the guardhouses over here. The barracks, rather. You seem to... They're barracks, right? Sorry. You do notice that you could probably get right up next to the walls of the barracks, and maybe one of them won't notice, but you do kind of like see a hint, like one like drow just sort of walking around in there, in one of the rooms, and yeah. And so you go into the mess hall, and they have you clean up. And you clean up for a good 8 hours. They have you re-clean stuff, and yeah. Basically just, yeah, you clean everything within like the first hour, and they say, not good enough, do it again. And then every time you finish, they say, no, not good enough, do it again. Till there you go. Yeah, just, yeah. It takes a good long time. And afterwards they bring you back to the prison cell, rather worn out, and about this time everybody else who was assigned duties files back in, rather worn and tired, and they throw in some like the prison guards just sort of toss in a bunch of like, looks like broken up mushrooms, just tossed everywhere, just like, yeah, here, eat. And they leave. And there'll be a little bit of time before you have a little bit of time before they everybody just starts falling asleep to talk to people.
I'll tell the shield dwarf what I saw today.
She says, "Oh, yes, that's interesting. Yes. I have noticed the waterfall. They do seem to fill that up, and getting next to those barracks would be interesting if we can isolate those Kagoths on the lift. Quite interesting. Quite intriguing. And we shall definitely have to contemplate this." And she says, "Is that it?"
Say again.
I said, she basically says, yes, this is rather interesting. Yeah, we should definitely like see how many there are. See if we could find out where they're all basically located. So, if we wanted to, when we do escape, and she whispers, escape, we know where they are, just in case we can try to sneak around them instead of fighting.
Yes.
Yes, definitely
To do that.
Yes. We should keep track of that. And let me bring something up really quickly that I just remembered. Up here, yes. So, any other particular things you are doing?
Well, I was in the mess hall. I'm going to try and see if I can hide a knife on my person.
Yes. That'd be a sleight of hand check. That's the word I was thinking of.
Okay, should I do through the roller thingy?
You could do it through Roll20 or if you're with your own dice if you want. It's no big deal.
Okay, hang on. Uh, 15 on the die.
Okay, 15 on the die. So, let me yeah, you managed to just pocket one of the knives, slip it in your clothes so they don't notice it.
Good.
Yeah. All right. So yeah, you do manage to bring that back. Where is this thing? I swear I was just looking at it. Also, 1d10 plus 1d20. I forgot to roll this for you. 1 second. Also, you when they did bring you in, they seem to have forgotten to take only one thing from you. You do still have a gold coin. So basically, you have a gold coin and a knife hiding on you.
Okay.
I forgot to roll your scavenged possession. Alright, and that's the end of the first day. On the second day, they bring in a new prisoner. In walks... let me get over to this. They throw in an elf. Laughing at him. Saying, that's what you get, surface elf. Rather just being demeaning. Of course, they're drow, they don't really like elves. So yeah. Johnny.
Yes. Sorry, I was muted.
You're Johnny's in now.
Ah.
Interact.
You've
been hearing all this, so you know the basics.
I heard the basics, but I don't remember.
Elf.
I'll try
How'd
talking.
you get caught?
Ich been smuggling things.
Yeah, it's not usually smart to smuggle things through caves.
Yep. But hey, you learn things every day.
Yeah, especially learning where an entrance to the Underdark is.
Yes. Wait,
Maybe tell them a little bit about your character.
Oh. Okay,
your history, perhaps.
To Dean, right?
Yeah, to his character in character. Like, basically talk about it like you're talking about yourself.
Oh.
But you're your character, so just tell him about your character as your character.
Okay. I am the Nilarin Roland. I am an
Can't hear him at all.
Oh, you can't hear him?
Oh.
Nope.
He says he's this is
The name. The name.
he can't hear you at all, Johnny.
Uh.
Yeah. I don't know.
Try.
He's does it just say he's not? Does it like his microphone thing move and he can't hear it?
It says the stream was unable to connect due to a network error.
Oh.
Should I refresh the page?
Couldn't hurt.
How do that on Mozilla?
Oh, there he is.
He just cuts
Yeah.
off, man.
Alright, and then
Might be able to hear him now.
yeah, once he finishes loading in, he has to load in roll 20.
Now.
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear him, Dean?
I'm seeing a microphone thing.
I'd say something, Johnny.
Hello.
Yep.
There we go.
Okay. I can hear myself through Dean's microphone.
Yeah,
That's.
but you can hear though. That's the point.
Yeah. Okay. Ich komme aus. I am from the magical land of Elflandia.
So you're from the forests.
Yes. I've been outcasted for smuggling illegal things such as shrooms and weapons. Dangerous combination.
Definitely. Dean seems to have gone dark.
Should I continue talking about my character?
1 second.
But I don't even see his.
Yeah, I know. That's the thing. His it says his microphone isn't on. He got disconnected. It says. That's what it says. Looks like okay.
Okay. Give me a second. Okay. I probably know which ones are the dwarves, who's the orc, the shield maiden, the fish man,
This is
the mushroom.
Mushroom guy is over here.
But
the fish man is just sort of
Yeah. But can I somehow I kind of know what this guy is.
It's the fish man. This guy right here is the fish man. This guy right here is the orc.
This orc?
This guy is the orc right here. This guy just turned around and moved over to the wall. That's an orc. This is the drow.
Okay.
This is the you guys really haven't talked to him too much.
This guy, and these are the gnomes.
These are
the dwarves.
These are the two twin deep gnomes.
Yeah.
Couldn't we just put names on everybody?
Probably.
Like,
because
so it's easier.
I'm getting lost.
Edit token name.
Yeah, that way they can just kind of like.
I can.
I wish I could help you actually. Just type out some names real quick, but you'll get it. You're good.
All right. Name.
You still there, Keep?
Keeper.
Keep.
No, I'm here.
Okay.
Okay, good.
Okay.
All right. So I don't know if you guys can see the name.
Yeah, Roland. Yeah.
No, that's not me. This one right here, of the fishman. Like, click on his thing and see if you can see his name.
No, I can't see anything.
I can't even click on him. Like.
Yeah, I figured you can't. I don't know.
I can see the Roland in the middle though.
Yeah, that's because he just put that there.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Can you only do that for one person at a time?
No, he did that. He just typed something out.
This is the
Oh,
fisherman.
okay. How do
This
you
is the
do that?
fisherman.
No,
How can I help you put names?
This is the orc right here. This guy right that you put that next
Yeah.
to is an
Oh, yeah,
orc. The
yeah.
guy who looks like a fishman is the fishman.
The fishman is
fi-
the weird gold thing in the middle.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought so, but you said something and got me confused.
Yeah.
Wait,
No, yeah. Anyways. Alright, I think Dean probably just needs to restart the Roll20. Maybe then we can hear him.
How do I help you make names? How are you doing that?
He just typed it out.
On the
Oh, I
left.
see a text. I see a text. Yeah. Okay. I think that's it. Right? Yeah, that's it. Okay. I'm gonna help you guys. Okay, so you said at the top here they're twins, right? What's their names?
Topsy and Turvy.
Topsy
I gotta go get food. I'll be right back.
and Turvy.
And the girl, the dwarf girl.
Oops. I can't move that once I
I
type it.
can. There. I got it.
Okay.
And the girl is. Her name is.
Topsy, and I'm guessing the guy's Turvy.
Oh. Okay,
Well,
then
Anyway, I'm still trying to get Dean here.
Okay.
wait.
Fishman. This is the Drow. How do you spell a Drow again? Drow.
D-R-O-W.
Okay. Drow. Grealok. That's the shield dwarf.
Yeah, Eldon. I think. Let me recheck the name
Dwarf.
though. Spelling
Eldon.
of that name. Eldeth. Sorry. E-L-D-E-T-H.
Okay. Grealok. Who's
This right here, the guy next to him is the Darrow. This one right here.
okay?
That's the Darrow. Named,
Darrow.
D-E-R-R-O. His name is Buppido though.
Oh.
B-U-P-P-I-D-O.
Buppido.
Yeah.
Pedo. And he's a. How do you spell Darrow again? D-R-R-O.
D-E-R-R-O.
Okay.
Alright,
We can do this right. We can do this up right.
Wait, shield dwarf.
well, while you guys are doing that, I can try to find something for the Kaggoth.
Okay.
I need to find something like that. Alright,
Is the shield dwarf Eldeth placed correctly?
Eldith is, that one. This one is Eldith.
Yes. So this one is the Grealok, the Dean.
Yeah, that's Dean. You guys haven't really talked to this guy right here, though. The other gnome. Yeah, you haven't really talked to Topsy and Turvy, but the other gnome is named Jim Jar.
Jim Jar.
J-I-M-J-A-R.
J-A...
J-I-M-J-A-R.
J... I-M... J-A-R. Right.
That's not me. It's them.
Oh, fancy. Now it almost looks like jellyfish.
Trying to make it look a little more jail-y, you know?
Yeah.
A little more like a
Oh
prison.
yeah.
Little 3D and shit.
A little bit of 3D action going on there, you know?
Don't forget the platforms. Am I saying that correctly?
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Platforms.
Where was the platforms again?
I think it's all over the place.
What platform?
No, it wasn't. They said there was something like, what was it again? That there was something that you could reach. Man, that was a lot of information to take in.
But
Like I would
know
miss steps all over the place.
It's all good.
forget the platform.
Well, let me just. I'm trying to find a decent picture of a Kaggoth. There's no real decent pictures of a Kaggoth though, so I'm just gonna find a decent equivalent.
Is there a way to make like a use a picture for the background? Oh, I just heard Dean. I think.
There we go. That's good for Kaggoth.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay, I'll let type at someone else.
All right. So can everybody hear Dean, and can Dean hear everybody?
I can hear Dean for
I-
sure.
I think I can hear him too.
I
I
can
s-
hear everyone.
All right, cool.
Yeah, good.
All right, great. Now we can continue this interaction. And I found a decent picture for the Kagath. Darren Dell.
Nice.
I basically
Oh.
just found a picture of a Yeti. Tossed it in. They look the same, similar anyways. Giant furry creatures. And I mean, he is rather huge, being a Kagath.
Okay.
And
Huge.
when Johnny came in, he managed to keep a gemstone of his hidden.
No.
It's a carnelian gemstone worth about 10 gold pieces normally.
Cool.
That they did not find. So you have that hidden on you.
Okay. I hid it in my yeah.
Underwear.
Never mind.
Underwear. Just say that.
Yeah, underwear. Keep it that way.
That's your emergency money. Come on. Yeah.
I got gold piece.
Go peace.
Yeah. Yeah. Keep track of your items, man. Keep track of your items. They're useful.
And I have the basic items I picked in the character sheet.
Yeah. Well, no. They took those away from you though.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So I have the
basically right now you managed to keep that hidden and you have your underclothes.
clothes and gem. And the
Basically,
gem.
you have your more or less you have your underwear on and an undershirt
And the gem.
and the gem. They managed to probably hide in said underwear.
Okay.
The Goliath probably just has a loincloth.
Oh.
Fur.
Yeah, fur. The fur loincloth, of course. They took pretty much everything else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ah.
And so you guys
Okay.
were talking.
Oh. Dean, I don't think you heard me when I introduced myself.
Probably not.
So, my name is Nilarin Roland. I am an outcast from the elfish land of Elflandia, which is forest, I was told.
Yeah, it's just the forest.
and
Yeah.
I am the infamous smuggler of shrooms and weapons and other illegal things.
The mushroom man to your right sort of looks over at you and says, "Oh, you smuggled my people, huh?"
Shaken.
Oh, maybe you can help smuggle us back to the Everlight Grove.
Yeah, put him in my pocket.
No, he is like that'd be a big fucking
Yeah, I
pocket.
know. He's how many?
He's about 3 feet tall. He's
Three
just
feet-
a small mushroom. He'll
Oh,
tell you that himself.
I thought 3 meters.
3 feet. So yeah,
1 meter.
yeah, so 1 meter.
Yeah,
No, if
yeah.
he was three
Okay.
meters tall, he'd be a fully grown
Huge.
mushroom.
Be
Yeah.
taller than the barbarian.
Oh yeah, and he'll tell you himself. Oh yeah, I'm just a young mushroom. They caught me while I was just away, and they brought me here. Yeah, I really do want to get back. If we do manage to get back to the Everlight Grove, I'm sure the rest of my people will I know they'll help you. They'll probably even help you get to the surface.
Okay, so we are in a prison, which is cave,
Yep.
underground cave.
Oh, yeah, a big underground cave,
Yeah,
miles
big-
underground.
Yeah, and there are total like 19 guards
Ish, yeah.
ish,
Yes.
and 3 of them guard the entrance. Yeah,
Yes.
Yes.
2 of them are by the lift, or they are just another 2 random.
That's the entry guard. He's making marks in the ground to remember this.
Huh? No, I'm trying to make guards.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's three by the entrance.
Unless
Two
you have
by
some
the-
guard photos.
Yeah, they're drow, so I have drow.
Oh, okay, you can make them drowse. How do you get rid of that? I'll get rid of that.
Just right click on it and delete.
Okay.
Or
Yeah.
select and delete on the keyboard.
Okay.
Yeah, I could just highlight and delete it though. You could just drag select on, except I don't know if you can drag select on all of them. But
Well, I feel as though I missed something.
Yes.
there you go. You probably did.
Got a little more detailed.
Yeah, just more detail and
Just a
stuff.
bit.
Yeah. Okay, I'll get rid of that.
Okay.
Anyways, yeah. So continue with your introductions of each other
Oh,
or whatever, and you guys were planning escapes.
yeah. I was asking questions about numbers.
Numbers.
Oh God.
Yes. You got
Hey.
numbers right.
Again. 3 by the entrance, 2 by the lift, which means like 10-ish guards are patrolling around the cave. Am I right?
Yes. That is correct.
Okay. Does the mushroom has some kind of a special ability to create cloud?
No, he just he's a young mushroom. Basically, his only ability is he can use something called rapport spores to make everybody within 30 feet of him hear what he says. Otherwise, he doesn't actually have a mouth.
Oh.
He's mushroom.
Yeah, of course. He doesn't really eat in the traditional sense. He's a mushroom.
Okay. You haven't spoke to Fishman yet.
No.
No. I might try to talk to him.
Okay. What are you saying?
Sorry.
I said,
yeah,
what are you
right.
saying?
Yeah.
You walk over to him and just start blabbing incessantly. You gonna just actually say something? What are you saying?
Okay. So he talks about assassination. Assassination.
You should definitely go blab. For no reason.
Incessantly.
Talk.
Yeah, go talk to him. What are you saying though? Specifically, what are you saying?
Yeah. I'm wait. Wait. Give me a second. What you in for? I asked him.
Me? Nothing. Really, I was just walking around. You know. I just came back from my hermitage. I was going home. You see, I've been a hermit for a very long time. I see my people. We have traditionally this reputation of being rather violent. And rather mad and yes. So I've been trying to overcome this, and I have, but and so I was walking back and tried to share my recent revelations, and they fell upon me. They found me and they brought me here. I didn't put up a fight because I'm trying to get over my race's predilections, and so I'm a pacifist. So I'm not going to put any fight up.
Whoa. Orc no fight? Wow.
We Kuotoa, we are. This is the Kuotoa he's talking to, not the
Oh,
orc.
okay. All right.
The orc will just you see the orc off in the corner just jabbing at the deep gnome twins, laughing at them.
Oh, oh,
The just entertaining himself by whatever means. Then he picks up a rock and then he just starts, like picking up, like seeing if he can find any rocks to throw at the wall or something. Meanwhile, you're still talking to Shushar. He introduces himself as Shushar, by the way.
Shushan.
Now we'll talk to the orc.
All right, you walk over to the orc. Finally, someone who looks like they can handle themselves in a fight. I'm right.
Yeah. I have proven worthy of my tribe.
Yes, good. Yes. Sadly, I managed to get caught here. There was a rather large fight, and in the chaos, I got separated from my group, and they caught me. So, yes, I can't wait to get out of here and kill every last one of these drow.
Me too.
Yes, must get out of here. Must kill them all.
Yes.
Yeah. So, what's the plan? Just bust the door open and we run out and kill everything?
No, die that way. Let's make
Man.
survive.
Yeah, that's probably true. Technically, probably.
So get out back to tribe.
Oh, yes.
Then we come back, kill Aldro.
Yes. Gotta kill them back. Kill them all. Yeah, so what's the plan? How are we getting out of here? How do we get out of these? He gestures to the manacles that everybody's wearing. How do we get out of these?
I'm gonna try and see if I can break a manacle.
Okay, go for it. Roll a strength.
8.
No, you don't manage to break them.
Seem to be tough.
Yeah. And you try to break it for a good minute or so, but you can't really get to it.
Ignore that.
Yeah. Just testing out the dice rolling is all.
Yes.
Yeah. It's good to experiment.
Okay, now shut up and continue.
Alright, so, yeah. He says, yeah, we could break... I bet you we could break these. And when he says bet, Jim Jar sort of looks up. Oh, you think you could break those, huh? I bet you couldn't. And so he's, I bet we could break these, but I think the guards will notice.
Yeah, I was going to break, but kind of keep it on so they wouldn't see it was broken.
Oh yes, that could be a good idea. And let me go over and see if I can find my thing. I have a rather large document that I made for this with the stats, so I don't have to look them up separately. Sorry. He while you're trying to break it, Ront will try to follow suit and see if he can just break the lock on one of them. He doesn't. He also struggles for a good few minutes until he finally just gives up. He says, can't break these right now. We'll have to keep on trying tomorrow. Otherwise, it'll cut into our wrists, and they'll notice we've been trying to break out.
Yes.
Yeah. And about this time, the guards walk in again and say, "All right, everybody, it's time for the duties." He gestures around. All right, you elf. He points to Johnny. He says, "You have small hands, small ladylike hands. We need you to we need you to do some nice detailed work in the guardhouse." And
Wait, how do I...
he makes it sound nice and creepy, but it's not. And he gestures over to the orc and let me bring up Roll20 again. He gestures to Grealok and Ront and says, "You two, the mistress wants to be entertained. I think you two will make fine dancers." And then he divvies up some work between the others, separating the deep gnome twins. One going to clean one going with Shushar to clean the kitchen. The other going with the other going to do other things and stuff. And so yeah. So they split you up, and any particular thing you're doing while you're walking around?
Just gonna try and keep note of where the guards are. See where they leave us, or where they are thick and where there's not any.
Oh yeah. All right. You do seem to notice that in the watch posts there are traditionally about 2 guards stationed in there, and you know that there are several guard posts just around, and all of them just generally seem to have about 2 in them.
All right.
And they bring you and dang it, what was Johnny's character's name again?
Roland.
Roland.
Wait, I have it wrong.
Yeah, they bring you, Roland, and everybody who's going out, just in waves. Like first 2 go out. First, Roland goes out, and he literally just goes straight across the bridge and stops in that guardhouse. And the elf gestures over to a pile of rocks in the corner and says, "All right, see those rocks over there? Stack them."
Okay.
And takes you. So yeah, you stack them. Whenever you finish stacking, he says, "Not good enough." He walks over, knocks them over. "Do it again."
Oh yeah. Yeah.
And every time you finish, he says, "Not good enough." Knocks him down. "Do it again."
Yeah.
And yeah. Meanwhile, the orcs walk over. They escort 2. You go out. Let me bring up the. Let me go to the map again. You go out past where Roland is. You see him stacking rocks. You notice the 2 guards in there just sort of laughing at him and continuing to play their dice game. And you walk out past the waterfall. You notice there's webs below you this time. Just covering just underneath the all the stalactites. And you get the feeling that if you were down on the floor of the cave, you wouldn't really notice that there was any form of buildings up here. You wouldn't really notice that these are habitable. They would just look like a bunch of webs and a stalactite or 2. And you continue down, and then this time they just have you jut right and into that one stalactite that you walked by the other time. And let's see, let me bring that page up. You walk past. A steep rope bridge leads from the walkway ledge to the uppermost level of the largest hanging tower, called the Priestess's Tower. This floor is the circular chamber that is covered in dark silken mats and a pale web strand pattern woven throughout them in a silvery thread. Sorry. In the middle of the chamber, at the center of the web, stands a broad pedestal carved from that same wood that the caves that your prison cell's door is carved out of. Seems like this weird spongy material. It's called Zirkwood. With a 10-foot high sculpted spider at the top. It's very lifelike. It's very lifelike. So you need to roll a perception check. What'd you-
17.
Yeah, you recognize it. It's very lifelike, and you seem to immediately recognize that this is a shrine to Lolth, the Spider Queen, the Spider Goddess. And you see the junior priestess, Asha. You've seen her around a couple times, bossing other people around and whatnot. She's tending to the shrine right now. She sees you walk in, sort of laughs, and you just sort of walk on through, and you walk on through, and you go to Ilvara's quarters. So you go down this rope ladder from a shrine into this chamber, which serves as the private quarters to Mistress Ilvara, commander of Velkenvelv, which is this place. Inside, the walls are hung with black mesh resembling a spider's web, extending from a central spot on the ceiling out of the walls, and then draped down like curtains. Thick woven mats cover the floor, while the low platform is covered with cushions and pillows to make a broad divan-like bed. One side of the chamber contains a small table and 2 chairs, while the other holds a small shrine to Lolth. Draped in white silk. A heavy chest of black-stained zirkwood is at the foot of the bed. And Ilvara is sitting here, and she gestures you in and says, "Hurry, come on, get on with it." And she says, "All right, entertain me, dance." And you're like, what are you waiting for? Go on, dance. And Ron sort of looks confused and looks at you. And
I'll do hunting dance.
yes. That'll be fine. Ront tries to match. So just general, probably a dexterity check since you don't have performance.
15.
Huh?
15.
Yeah, you and Ront both make a decent attempt at dancing, and she seems not terribly upset, and you continue this for a good long time. You're exhausted by the time they come to take you away. And as you walk away, she says, "Oh yes, quite decent dancers. Maybe you'll make some nice drow lord, a decent entertainment slave." And you walk on. The guards sort of just walk on back. You doing anything in the meantime as you walk back to the place? To the prison?
Just keep track of the route so I know how to get back here.
Oh yeah,
Trying to
basically.
memorize.
Yep. Just memorizing the layout that you see.
Mm-hmm.
All right, yeah. You know the general way. It's fairly simple. And all right, so you walk back. You notice about this time, Roland's getting back. The everybody else who was assigned a job is getting back, and everybody who was here who didn't have a job just sort of is lounging about, talking, or just like trying to not disturb the guards, more or less. Anything you wanting to do before everybody drifts off to sleep for this day?
Can't think of anything right now.
Okay. And as they throw in the food and you guys eat, you all drift off to sleep. And bright and early the next morning, go back to Roll20, and go into which one did I have for you? Sorry, I have to look something up. Yep, that's what it was. Let me bring up the correct token. 1 second. In walks. They toss in a human. Keeper,
Oh,
this is you.
keeper, keeper.
I misplaced my tab.
That happens.
All right.
All right. And so in walks, in they toss Keeper.
Fantastic. Where the heck am I?
You're right here. The red guy. See that? That's you.
Oh, hi. All right. Sweet.
Introduce yourself in character. Come on.
Introduce myself in character.
Yes.
Shoot.
Okay, so you're
Hi.
a human.
Yeah,
How you
are-
folks doing this evening? My
Or-
name is Keeper. I am the all-powerful sorcerer, and bow before me.
All powerful, says Bapito. How all powerful can you be if you got caught?
I would not be caught if I didn't want to be caught.
Yes. All part of the plan, I'm sure. Quite.
I had
all
to-
part of the plan.
Yes, all part of the plan.
Yes.
We have none.
Oh, and right. Let me roll for him. See if he has anything. Where's my ID? So I think that is that. Let me just bring the book up again. Sorry. Alright, bring up the right page on the book. Here it is. Oh yes, nice. As you walk in, something descends from the you had a pet when they were bringing you in that they did not manage to find somehow.
All part of the plan.
Yes, it's still alive. It's about it's a spider, about the size of a tarantula. That they didn't really notice, but it was sort of hiding under your undershirt. And yes, and yeah.
Is it a magic spider?
No, it's just a regular spider. As far as
Fantastic.
you know, it's just a regular. It's your pet spider from before this.
His name is Squishy.
Yep, there you go.
I've got a question. How did he got his name?
Because he didn't get squishied.
Yes.
Spider squish.
Yeah. There you go. That's how.
Someone tried to squish him. I squished them instead.
How big?
Oh,
It's about the size of a tarantula. So not that big.
Is it poisonous?
Most tarantulas, I don't think are.
Yeah, they're about,
Actually, they are.
yeah, they're about he's about the size of the palm of your hand, basically,
Okay.
more or less. Basically, picture like I think it's a rose tarantula, I'd say.
Okay. So it is poisonous then if it's a tarantula.
No, it's just it's a spider. I think it might be poisonous, but I don't
All
have the-
spiders are poison.
Yeah, all spiders are poisonous. I don't really have the stats on it specifically. But
They should
yeah.
be, right? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure there is rules on that, and I can look it up really quickly. But you guys can continue on with your introductions.
Whoa, nice tarantula.
Thank you. Would you like to hold it?
Sure.
Here you go.
Nice. Cool. Nice markings. Make good pet.
make it make it great food.
I'll hand it back.
Hmm?
I'll hand the tarantula back.
Okay. So
I'll stick it in my hat for safekeeping. Do I have a hat? I don't actually know.
No, you,
I do-
not right
I
now.
do
They
now.
pretty much took everything, so you have underclothes.
Damn it.
Like
Stick it
prison
in your-
clothes?
Yeah.
All right, I'll wear it as a hat.
Don't
Not
say
even-
it, Johnny. Don't you say
not
it.
really, not really even prison clothes. Just literally basically like.
They sent me
an
in here in my
undershirt.
pineapple under. They sent me in here in my pineapple boxers, didn't they?
Yeah,
Damn it.
just basically boxers and an undershirt is what you have right now, more or less in modern equivalent terms. That's what you have.
That just makes my whole introduction so much more hilarious.
Yeah.
Oh.
Wanted to run in underwear in the cave. In the
Bow
prison.
before me, mortals. Oh.
Yes, yes. Quite. So, you continuing to do your introductions?
You keep saying that.
I know. I'm asking if you're done introducing yourself, or if
I
you're
thought
gonna
I was.
talk to anybody
I-
else.
Lone Hunter.
That's all the Master Keeper has to say for now.
Yes.
I mean, I could talk to the rest, but I feel like the others already did. But
Yeah. All right. So,
let's see what happens next.
Everybody's been talked to
yeah.
already, except the Drow, right?
no, he's talked to the Drow. Pretty much, you guys haven't really talked to Topsy and Turvy and Jimjar. So
Okay.
basically, you've been ignoring the gnomes.
Oh, I'll go talk to the gnomes.
Which one? There's 3.
Topsy and Turvy together?
Topsy and
Or is,
Turvy.
Alright,
Are they?
they're twins. Yeah, they're standing right next to each other, just off in the
Okay.
corner.
They're like a pair. Okay, so you
Yeah.
talk to both of them at once.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, what are you saying when you walk up to them and talk to them?
Do I need to like have something to say?
You could. Otherwise, you're just walking up to them and staring at them.
Let's do that. I just want to walk up and stare, like get right up in their face and just,
They sort of just look at you like kind of nervously and sort of whisper to each other. Look
Alright, good.
back at you.
Don't you know who I am, Topsy?
Whisper back to each other. And
now
Turvy?
I'll offer if they want to hold my spider. I'll pull it off my head.
They're like, they look at each other like, okay. And then they just sort of turn back to you like, sure. And Topsy, the girl, holds her hand out and grabs you hand her the spider and just sort of,
Here, have a spider.
yes. And they sort of, they turn to each other, start talking and looking at the spider and talking and petting to the spider and stuff. And after a while, they hand the spider back.
All right, I want to turn around dramatically and yell out, "I have made friends."
Ron shouts out, "Good for you!"
Heck yeah. All right, I'm good. Oh.
This why the whole time you're in dark clothes, so you're in like jail clothes this whole time, right?
Yeah.
Am I? I thought I was still in my underwear.
Oh yeah, he's in his underwear, basically.
Pineapple
Okay,
box.
there. I made friends.
Yes. And, about this time, they
A friendship has been sealed.
quite yes.
Friendship has been established.
And,
Thank you, Squishy.
Thank you, Squishy.
anyways, about this time, the guards walk in, and
Hello, friends.
Yeah, we're not your friends, loser.
I'm gonna give them a secret barbarian nasty sign.
Also known as middle finger.
Yeah.
Can I walk up and
barbarians.
shake their hands?
Alright, they just sort of slap you, shove you back,
Nice to meet you, sir. Nice to meet you.
and say, "You approach when we say you approach." And they sort of gesture
Here, you wanna hold a spider?
for their swords.
Here, have a spider.
I'll slowly pull the elf back. He doesn't know better.
Have a what?
He doesn't know better.
Yeah. Yes.
Hey, I know better than a lot of things. Did you know
I'm
you're not supposed to
crazy.
eat mushrooms?
I'll make crazy sign.
Yeah. Oh, yes, he's, yes, quite. Maybe we hit him a little too hard on the head when we brought him in. Alright,
That wasn't you. That was my mom. Dropped me on the head as a kid. Oh well.
Anyways. And they look around and said, "Alright, we need We need people to clean. We need people to stack stuff, and we need people to. Some armor needs polishing. He gestures at Johnny. Says, "You polish some armor over in the barracks." He gestures to. Get roll 20 up again. He gestures to Jim Jar and says, "You and you," and he points to the keeper. "We need you to go clean the kitchen."
Hello. Fantastic. Can I eat the food?
No.
Damn it.
And you, he gestures to Grealok, with you, and he gestures to Eldeth, the shield dwarf. We need you to fill up some water casks. And they've set you about your tasks.
Yeah.
Where exactly is the kitchen in relation to here?
It's basically like you walk out through where Johnny was stacking the rocks. You continue to the left. Past.
Should we make a kitchen? Should we draw a kitchen?
Well, I just want to know if there's like a way I can get somewhere else from there.
Let me just bring this up. Basically, here's let me just zoom out really quickly on this Roll20 thing. All right. Basically, this is generally it. You know that when you get outside of the what's it called? When you
Prison?
get outside of the prison, there is an area off to the right.
Okay.
You just mostly see Kogoth down there. You seem to think that is the over that direction is their lair.
Okay.
Immediately across, the bridge as you get out, it juts out to the right, and then across there's a bridge that leads to the. This is not to scale, obviously. That leads to the guardhouse, and then from the guardhouse to the left of the guardhouse, it leads down to a really long bridge past the waterfall. I'm terrible at drawing, by the way, but yeah, it leads down to a very long bridge down past the waterfall, which is generally right here.
Okay.
And
there's probably guards in the guardhouse. Huh.
a little bit, yeah. All right, so
Is there any sort of magic I can
I'll
cast
try to draw for you.
now?
on a
Like,
week.
I don't have equipment or anything, but
If your spells don't require a material component, you can cast it without a material component. What
Okay,
spell are you
hold on.
trying to cast?
I just want to bring it. I didn't know if it. Well, knowing that would probably help.
But
My situation.
you do have some spells. I mean, you are a sorcerer.
Right.
But what spells are you trying to cast? And more importantly, are you going to do it when the guards are looking at you?
Well, that's the if I were to get caught, I would want to know if there's a
Alright,
spell I
so-
could use.
Yeah.
So, like,
over
Would
here,
Ray of Frost be able to freeze them?
You know, Ray of Frost doesn't really freeze so much as it hits them and it makes them really cold and it slows their movement.
Okay.
It does damage though. All right, so over here you get over here and there's another. Right over here is generally. Up here is another room. Again, my drawings are not great. But
Mine neither.
but yeah, this is where the where he danced,
Okay.
and then I'm continuing on down this way. I'm just going to
And-
continue it from right here, basically, because I ran out of room.
Who was with me again?
With you,
Yeah, going to the kitchen.
it was
Oh,
Jim
whoops.
Jar.
Oh, the other dwarf.
No,
Okay.
the
Or
gnome.
no.
Yeah, the gnome.
Okay.
Oh, whoa.
And let me continuing on from there. You go to the landing area, which is rather decent sized. So it's like it lets out like this, and it just sort of goes wide. And then there's like a little thing right here, continues. There's a little the lift continuing down. There's another rather large thing, and then over here you go. You notice there's a cave over here, and then there's another cave right here.
All right. So, quick
Another
question:
here.
how many guards just entered? 2?
Entered the prison.
Yeah. To give us
Um,
tasks.
Well, about 4,
Okay. And
including
is the,
the scarred one.
okay. Is the gate open, or do they have keys or something?
They have keys
Okay.
after they
So-
unlock it and stuff. Yeah, they.
So,
Should I-
is there anything stopping us from
Wait,
me
wait, wait.
slowing them, taking the keys, and we getting out?
Yeah, they have weapons and you don't.
Well, if I slow them.
Well, they can still move.
Well, yeah, but would they be able to draw their weapons faster than I could grab the keys?
Yes.
Well, that's silly.
Well, you
Alright.
slow them, but you physically slow them, but only by about a third.
Is that? But if think about it, Keith,
But
is
their
that
their swords
actually
aren't even
silly?
drawn yet.
Is
So
that actually silly though? I mean, in real life, if someone started coming at you and you had a sword on you, I think 2 of you guys had swords on you. I think you would mess that guy up before he got to you. I'm
Wait,
pretty sure.
Look, I'm like,
If like you had been training with it your whole life, you'd probably get that
Yeah,
guy.
these
with that
you
sword.
notice like at least 2 of them seem, at least 2 of these guys seem particularly buff. Like you like kind of you don't want to mess with these guys.
Wait, but then oh man, there's so much to consider in this situation too.
I might have a plan. I might, yeah.
it just seems like this seems like a very opportune moment for us to get out.
Wait,
This happens
wait.
every day.
No, but
yeah.
if you go out and to the right, the layer is there. There's too many guards, and then there's 2 per tower, and there's 7 towers. So that's like what there was like 15 guards around the prison as well.
Yeah, you seem to remember there were about 19, and you haven't really counted all the Kagaths around here yet.
Nah, I'm not even in this. Wait until Vagnus Earthbreaker gets in this.
Yeah.
Oh, you're not even in here?
I'm
Yeah,
not
no,
even.
he
I haven't even
hasn't
shown
arrived
up
yet.
yet.
All right, I'll just comply and eat their sandwiches.
Wait.
And as you notice, this right down here, see these 2 right here, the 2 bottom ones,
Uh-huh.
they lead to the main halls. That's where the generally where the food is kept.
And is that where I'm going, to the kitchen?
Yes, you're going to one of these 2.
Okay.
What is the stuff at the bottom here? The bottom right.
It's a continuation.
Continue.
Over on the
arrow?
left side?
Yeah,
there's an
the
arrow.
arrow.
See
The
the
arrow.
little arrow right there? Yeah, right here.
Oh, okay. I see.
It
And
continues
that
from
goes
here,
into here.
basically just like this right here. This hits the wall, basically, and so this is like the cave wall right here.
Okay, and this is the exit.
Yeah, basically that's the that's where over there. Yeah, that leads to there.
Okay.
From here to from there to there.
So what area is this? Like the
This is like a landing right here, and right down here at the bottom, like is just sort of a cave wall. And you notice that there are 3 caves built into the just leading into the cave wall from the landing. And over across, you do notice the 2 guard houses, or not guard houses, they're barracks. And while walking past let me bring up this thing. While walking past the first cave, you hear some chatter, and in from one of the in from one of the caves. Oh no, yeah, sorry, never mind. You hear some chatter off ahead of you in the other 2 caves. The first one is where the main hall is. That's the one. So that's the one Keeper and Jim Jar are going to.
Okay.
okay.
My artwork is terrible, but yeah, basically, yeah,
It's okay. We're gonna work on it.
yeah.
At least we kind of have an idea of where we are.
All right, so
Yeah. I think if you can see it, it kind of helps you
yeah,
a little bit.
it definitely does. All right, so right here, this is main hall. I need to up the font size though. It's about 24, I'd say. 26. No, not 26. It's a bit too large.
Yeah.
Maybe,
When they walk you,
18. That'll be fine.
I can't even ask things. Yeah, what am I doing? Or I don't even know. All right, can I ask those questions?
You could, but you're not here.
Yeah, I can't ask anybody anything, but I can ask about like the game in general. Can
Yeah,
I
you
do
can
that?
ask about the game in general, just clarifying questions because you are new. So
Okay.
Hey.
I just want to get the prison like image correctly. When they carry people out to do the minimal chores, like how are they carrying them out over the bridge and everything and around
Yeah, so
into
you
the
go.
landing?
Yeah, you go out. You go over the bridge to the guardhouse, past the bridge, the waterfall bridge, past the down the wall to the landing, and Keeper is this is where Keeper's going, immediately into the left area.
So
That's where he is.
is this blob beside the bridge the guardhouse here?
Yeah, these other two things, these are other barracks. You seem to notice that while you're passing,
Is this a guardhouse here?
oh, those two, those are you haven't been in those. But
Is
yeah,
this the
basically,
guardhouse?
but
That's a guardhouse.
that's not a guardhouse. These are barracks.
Oh, sorry,
These
you
two right
do.
here, these
You
two
take
are
control of it.
barracks, like
Okay.
for the more elite warriors.
Okay. I just want to get it right. I don't want to get us all because we can all get killed, right? Like very easily.
Oh yeah,
Right.
that can
I'm
kill you
guessing
easily
that-
anytime you want. They want.
I'm guessing they can just kind of kill all of us. Like
Oh,
just,
we can get killed. Oh man.
Oh yeah.
yeah, and you're just dead.
All right, so they send you they send Jim Jar to work with Keeper. And so you guys they have you cleaning the they hand you this like they're having a Jim Jar scrub stuff while you're preparing food.
Oh dear.
Like quote
That's a bad
unquote
choice.
food, and they basically give you this crate. It's open. This like a little 2 foot wide, 2x2 crate.
Uh-huh.
They open up the lid and gesture inside and say, "Here you go. Serve this. Prepare this to be served." And when you look inside, you notice it's a lot of those mushroom things you were eating, but they're rather old, and they seem to be a little bit putrid.
Fantastic. Okay.
Little liquidy.
All right.
Ew.
Yeah, and he says, "Yeah, serve. Prepare this."
Now, is this
Gesture.
something they actually eat, or are they just too stupid to realize that this isn't good for them?
And
Both.
he's you don't really know, and he says, "Prepare,
Okay.
prepare it. Come on."
Got it. I will just set these in this pot here and set this on a low simmer. You got any chicken broth? This would go well with some nice chicken broth. Maybe some herbs, thyme.
Oh man,
We're in a
I feel like-
cave.
I feel like
We're in a
Keeper's gonna get us
cave.
in trouble or something.
All right. Let's see. Well,
You
this
want
this
some-
this
you want some
vine growing
rocks?
on the wall does look quite good. What do you think? What do you think about the color on this vine?
Just get it done.
All right, I'm gonna pull this down and just stick this right in here. And yeah, this might require a little bit of magic. Do you mind if I just add a little magic touch to this? It would taste fantastic, I'm sure.
Magic.
Just a bit.
What magic?
A small seasoning touch. You never had sparkles before?
He sort of just glares at you.
All right, here. Let me show you how this looks. All right. Now,
Come on.
I actually don't know if this will work, but I have a question. What does the poison spray smell look like?
Poison spray.
If I wanted to put that in the pot without them knowing it was poison, what does it look like?
It's rather noticeable. I'm just gonna
It's
tell you
rather
that.
noticeable.
Let me get the actual spell up though.
Yeah.
But it's not really that kind of poison. It's more like a damaging spell.
It's not like seasoning salt. It's like
Well, yeah, but if it's
Like a
if it's
beam of
poison, would
energy.
it not work effectively for the situation?
I don't know.
Let's see, poison spray,
That'd be pretty cool.
poison spray.
But then, aren't you feeding that to the prisoners?
I don't think I've thought this far ahead. I thought it was for them.
It's basically
Maybe
just like a
it's
puff
probably
of
for everybody.
gas. is all it
Don't you
is.
dare to poison us.
Do you want to eat the putrid mushrooms anyway, which is probably going to poison you, regardless of my magic or not?
I think I might be. Maybe I shouldn't. Maybe I should let you poison it if you're gonna do that, and just see what happens. You know?
I'm not going
Or-
to eat it.
Or you can put the mushroom guy in it to spice things up.
Oh, whoops.
And anyways, he keeps on telling you to, every time you do something, he keeps on telling you to fix it and stuff, and he goes over and berates Jim Jar and stuff, and yeah.
Is it just him in the room?
No, there's several people here. You notice that there are, aside from the one guard guarding you, there are about 2 others sitting around, eating food better than you've eaten in the last few days.
Okay.
And yeah,
Are they all guards?
yeah, they all seem to have weapons. Yes.
All right.
So they don't even eat the same food we eat.
No, you're prisoners. You're slaves. What do you expect?
So is this food actually for us, or do I just not know?
You have a feeling, yes, it's for you.
Damn.
Like they're really gonna eat that.
Damn it! I have to eat.
All right.
It's interesting if you do that. Like, if we know through us talking, like we would know, right? But if you were to do it without someone knowing, then they would have eaten that and died.
I'm gonna guess that somebody's gonna eat this and die regardless of anything I do to it. Just given the raw ingredients that I had to work with. Alright. Let's put it all in a pot. Is there any water in the room?
The casks of water.
Fantastic. Put one of those in the pot, and I'll add a little bit of the this and that and the other thing, and boom. It's fixed. I'm done.
Speaking of, actually, while you're doing this, Grealok and Ront are filling up casks of empty casks of water at the waterfall and bringing it back into the room and stacking it off to the side, in the same room where you guys are.
Okay.
Yeah. Any particular thing you're doing while you're filling the water barrels?
Any particular thing I'm doing? Well,
No,
I'm filling water?
Grealok. You're making food.
Right.
He's filling water barrels.
Okay.
Water barrels.
Water casks. Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
So he's filling the water casks. Him and Ront are shoveling back and forth, filling up the water casks, making sure there's plenty of water in the main hall. Any particular thing you're doing while you're doing that?
They have any oil lamps or?
Let me look through this. I'm light. For the most part, it's all dimly lit by lanterns, but you'd notice that the lanterns themselves are not like lit with fire per se. You notice it's just kind of glowing on the inside. And if you ask one of the others about it during one of the many, while you're sitting around in prison, they'll tell you, oh, that's just some fungus. It's quite common in the underground. You don't really want to light a fire in a cave, traditionally speaking. Not as much as you can help, at least. And actually, for the most part, the waterfall is rather decently loud, so there's no echoing. Like if you're normally in a cave, there's a lot of echoing and stuff. The waterfall pretty much covers up the echo, so it's basically like you're just talking normally. Then anyway, so yeah, there's lanterns, but it's just mostly fungus in the lanterns. While you're doing that, Again, is there really any other particular thing you're doing while you're doing that? Let me go over to this really quickly. The thing right here. All right. You notice that there's for the most part, there's a stone wall around really separating for the most part, separating like you from the waterfall, like right next to the waterfall. But there's like this little stairway going up a little bit. So like right here, there's like a. Let me switch over to the. They have you like right here, basically. There's this little stairway, so where you can just barely reach the edge of the waterfall, and that's where you fill it up and you come back. Waterfall. And so yeah, you fill up the water things, and you come on back, and you bring them back there, and I say, all right, fill up some more, and then transfer you to the rest of the empty things. And you do that until you have a good amount of water just stored up in here. And while you're doing that, what's his name? Roland.
Yes.
Roland is over in the elite barracks over here, and on the other side of the landings, being watched by one of the guards. There's one other guard in here, and the guard who's assigned to watch you. And
Okay, so
and he's just
two guards.
Yeah, so there's two guards. One who's just who seems to be just meditating, and the one who's actually watching you.
Yes.
And you see an armor stand over there. He says, "Shine my armor."
Yes.
And he gives you a rag. Here, shine my armor.
Okay. Okay. I guess shall start shining.
Yeah. So you grab the rag and you polish up the thing, and he says, "No, not good enough. Get it again. Do it all again. Do it. Do it good."
I asked him for permission to bring it to the waterfall and wash it there.
No. Clean it here. You don't move my armor. I see that armor moved an inch, and I'm gonna beat the hell out of you.
No.
Wait, I just stand next to it and move it by inch.
He whips out his sword and hits you in the back of the head.
Ouch.
Doing?
Okay, yeah.
It just like wings your ear just a little bit, stings you, but it doesn't really hurt you per se.
Yeah.
I look up from my pot of water. Something has happened to somebody's ear.
Okay.
How many guards in here right now?
In where you are?
Yeah.
There's one watching the two of you, and there are the other guards in the guardhouses also just keeping an eye out for you guys. Occasionally looking up from their dice games.
How many in the guardhouse?
There are two in the guardhouse, and just the one watching you.
What's the one watching us armed with?
He is armed with
Weapons.
yeah, weapons. No, go down here. I'll say it is probably him. He is armed with a hand crossbow and a short sword. And he seems to be wearing rather nice armor, and he has a shield.
Could knock him out and take his stuff.
Hmm.
All right. Let's see. You also see Kagoth moving around every once in a while, delivering water or going to some place to clean it. They usually give you about 10, 15 feet of room, so they're not near you. But they do keep a general eye on you when they're by.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. So while you're doing that, you're doing that. Johnny's cleaning the armor. He's getting the food all quote unquote made.
To the
And,
best of my ability.
To the best of your limited abilities. You're not a cook. So yeah, you do that, and other than that, the day basically just passes as normal. And you work for good 8 hours or so, and then afterwards, and after all the tasks are filled, they find some other menial tasks for you to do, and they split you up.
Okay.
Yeah. And so you fill all of the empty water casks, and they send you off to clean some, and just probably clean the guardhouse. And they split Ronch up and have him go clean on a separate place. And this basically continues until you are shuttled back into the prison. And while you're in the prison, while you're in and after they drop you in the prison, you notice you see a couple of drow with about 2 Kugoth, just flanked by 2 Kugoth, just come in with just a bunch of food, and they drop it, and you keeper recognizes it as the food he made.
Ooh, stuff. Nobody eats this.
They say, eat it. Go ahead, eat it.
I'm going to highly recommend
They
that
turn around
nobody
and
eats
they
this.
leave.
Oh my god. Thanks for not letting anyone eat today. Thanks.
What?
No one gets to eat today.
Okay, tell you what.
You can
All
go
right,
ahead and
I'll
eat.
pick up a bowl and eat a bite.
All right,
Let's see what happens.
Constitution check.
Oh Jesus, you're gonna die, man.
So yeah, just roll 1d20 and add your Constitution and modifier to it.
Oh shoot! Oh my god, open a thing.
Yeah, so just click the little dice thing. Just click the d20 1 plus whatever your Constitution is, which is your Constitution modifier is
which is 2.
Yeah, plus 2, so 1d20 plus 2. So you got 11, so 13. You feel kind of a little sick to your stomach, but you manage to not throw up,
Okay.
and you manage to keep it down.
There you go.
Now,
it's
I'm gonna
edible.
tell you guys, I'm not feeling so great, but it is edible. I'm gonna go lay down now.
Everybody else files in and eats just enough. And you notice, let me just, yeah.
Did I hit that again?
Pretty much everybody, most people are fine, except you do notice Shushar is a little greener and a little dizzy, but other than that, he said, I'll be fine. I just need to rest. And he seems to be struggling to keep from heaving. But other than that, yeah, you guys go to sleep. And then you wake up tomorrow, and in walks the guards, with. Let me bring up the thing. Edit token. That was it. Okay. I need to find that token. Yes.
Why are
we
you
see
doing
making-
that?
Yeah. Stop.
I'm
making
not
random
clicking
marks.
it now. I'm not doing it.
Yeah. No. It's probably Johnny. Stop making
No,
marks, Johnny.
No, it's under my name. It's just
I'm-
it's. I'm not even touching it.
I'm innocent.
No, you're not. You lie.
Lying.
In walks. In. They throw. Vagnus.
All right. Magnus is in the house.
Yep.
Okay. Hello, everybody.
Hey,
Yeah.
don't eat the mushrooms.
You mushrooms.
I'm not gonna eat any mushrooms. My name is Vagnus. I have no intentions of eating any mushrooms today.
Grealok load.
Well, and Stool looks over and says, "Oh yeah, yes. You shouldn't eat mushrooms. Eating mushrooms is not nice. Don't eat me. Don't eat my people.
I agree, Stool.
Yes, I like this one. I like that one.
My name
too.
is Vagnus Earthbreaker, and I got caught. I don't know what I was doing, but I got caught.
You're probably just walking in between towns, and you got ambushed.
Oh yes, that's right. Yes, I was ambushed. I remember now. I must have got hurt so badly I didn't remember at first, but yes, it all comes back.
They hit you on the head, probably really hard with after they darted you.
Yes, all makes sense.
You do seem to remember darts.
Yeah.
Doesn't sound like a good day.
He's a dwarf, by the way.
Well, I'm here to let everybody know that I'm just as good as my brother, who is the chosen one of my people.
Your brother is Harry Potter.
And one day, they'll see that prophecies are bullshit. If anyone here thinks they're better than me, they can go to hell.
Eldest looks over at you and she says, "Oh, your brother is and she what's your do you have any particular name for your brother?"
Let's call him Alex.
A dwarf name, man. Come on.
Oh, a dwarf name.
You're a
Okay.
dwarf.
Let's call it
SpongeBob.
Damn. What's a good one? Thunder something. Thunderfoot. Thunderfoot Earthbreaker.
Thunderbeard.
Thunderbeard. There you go. Awesome.
Yeah, all right, fine. That'll do. Oh, who's your brother? And you say Thunderbeard. I'd imagine.
Thunderbeard.
Oh, Thunderbeard. Oh, yes. We've heard of him. Yes, he's great. Yeah,
I've heard enough of my brother already. I don't want to hear any more about my brother.
Oh,
Please, just let me have my peace while I'm in prison. Okay.
Oh, that's too bad. Yeah, I wish he was here. You know, he'd get us out, no problem.
I want to go up and whisper in Vonx's ear. Hey, have you heard of that Thunderbeard guy?
Sure.
Can I? Can I like push people away from me?
You can. You shove him away from you.
No one's spoken to Jim Jar, right?
Someone to what?
No one's spoken to Jim Jar yet, right?
Yeah, not really.
Okay, I'm gonna go talk to Jim Jar and see what he says.
You walked over to Jim Jar and said, "Oh, hi, how are you?" I'm
Ask
Jim
him.
Jar.
I'm gonna ask Jim Jar. Has he been thinking of any ways to get out of here?
There's tons of ways to get out of here. I mean, I bet you we can get out of here. No problem. I bet you 10 gold we can get out of here.
10 gold.
And
Does my guy have 10 gold?
I have.
I actually just forgot to roll for you. You have that. Let me look up that specifically. The item you managed to smuggle in.
Oh, okay.
I forgot to roll for you for that.
I have the gem worth 10 gold.
Oh,
Okay.
You specifically have a you managed to keep hidden a like a really rusted out iron bar. You think it could be used as a club of some sort.
Okay, so that's
Oh,
useful.
Yeah.
weapons.
Maybe
You
if we're
ca-
taking
you-
out a guard somewhere.
You managed to keep that tucked away somewhere.
Okay, I think I know where. I'm not happy about it.
I know two places for that.
But yeah, you managed to keep an iron bar sort of just.
These are tough times, you know. You have to do what he's doing, whatever.
Yeah,
Okay.
you kept you have your iron bar and stuff, and he says, "Well,
So-
I bet
so
you
I-
there's plenty of ways we can get out of here. You have any ideas? I mean, you just got here. What would you know?"
So Johnny says he has something worth 10 gold. Could I get Johnny to bargain with Jim Jar here to
Jim
give
Jar
us
says,
information?
You could just pay me back, whenever you get it. I bet you we could get out of here. Are you betting we're not going to get out of here?
No, I want to bet that we are
No,
going to get out of
no,
here.
you want to bet we can't.
no,
So he has to prove it the other way.
What?
I was telling Magnus he wants to bet that we can't, so that he has to work to get us out of here.
Oh, I see. Clever. Okay. Okay, yeah. I bet you that we can't get out of here, Jim Jar.
All right. 10 gold. Oh, I'm good for it. I'm good for it.
Okay. I'll give it to you afterwards if you once we're all out and safe.
If we all survive the prison break, you can pay me.
Okay. Okay, so what's
Fine. I
Does-
always
is this-
honor my bargains.
He seems a little more honest than I would have thought.
okay.
I never lie about a bet.